Greetings. My name is Ananda Satara. The opportunity to speak with you about what it means to be a visionary leader, or any sort of leader, in this time of great change. I say visionary leadership because you can lead people many places. You can lead them into the past, you can lead them into the future. And so when I talk about visionary leadership, I'm talking about vision that is guided by something beyond the past, beyond the present, and calls forth the best in other beings, calls forth the best in yourself. And from that alignment, from that co-creation, you as a leader and those you lead all move forward together. It's a different sort of leadership than the leadership that comes from direction and power over and saying what is, why it is, and what you're going to do about it. From a place of pure strategy, plan, and insistence on will and a particular outcome. The future-oriented visionary leadership that I'm talking about comes from an entirely different paradigm. In the terms of the cosmic principles, I say it is rooted in the divine feminine. The divine feminine having nothing to do with gender, but accessing a different aspect of our consciousness, of our potential. And in accessing that potential, we open far greater things than we can imagine from the past or even from the present moment. Because we have intuition, deeper senses, and capabilities that extend far beyond our immediate perception or the ability of our brain to transduce consciousness into a particular moment. We actually lead, we perceive, we vision from the future. And so we call forth that future into our present and align our present actions to bring forth that future. So it's an orientation in space and time, you might say. Obviously, or maybe not so obviously, the future is simply a concept or a tool. We only have the present moment of transformation, creation, perception, and existence. But it appears that there's a future for many reasons that have to do with this particular planet and the particular frequency of energy in which we exist in. But I'll get to that another time. But there is a perceived future that we wish to align with and bring into our emerging present experience. And that is visionary leadership. The vision that pulls us forward rather than turning behind us and using strategies, plans, and intentions and experiences simply from the past to direct and guide and carve out, demand, or insist that the present and the future flow from them and reflect from them. We are opening and expanding ourselves to something far greater, the potential beyond where we have ever been before, in essence. Visionary leadership rooted in the divine feminine, goes beyond the past and opens us, enables us to walk through, moment by moment, doorways of greater and greater potential within ourselves, and to call that potential out from the world and the people around us. So, in these few minutes, that is the vision of visionary leadership that I have to offer you. A leadership that is rooted in the infinite potential of the present moment, to expand us beyond where we have ever been before, to call forth a future that is greater than any that we have ever known. It comes from within ourselves, from beyond ourselves, and is shared and co-created in partnership with others who wish to be aligned with that future, with that experience, and that pathway. It is based on choice, it is based on freedom, it is based on joy, and the resonance with those that we share together. Thank you for joining me.